a wonderful aha moment that I had recently with a client of mine. I've been working with her for many, many years, and she's always had a lot of tightness through her upper hamstring, and her forward bend was hindered by the lack of movement in her posterior hip joint. So even though she was very good at feeling her hip creases and finding the depth of her thigh socket, when she would go to do a forward bend, her lower back would round. So this is a common posture that we see all the time, people standing not with their weight back in their heels, but with their weight more balanced over the center of the foot and the front of the foot. And you can see as soon as I do that my gluteus maximus, which wraps from the side around toward my sacrum, is kind of hanging forward on my pelvis. And when my pelvis is in this position, this muscle is not really very active. Or if it's squeezing while I'm standing here, then it's being overfired all the time. So we need to make sure to bring the weight back on the heels so that the gluteus maximus is helping to balance the back side of your body. Now, in regards to the forward bend, what we started working with was taking the fingertips to the sitting bones and finding the lowest aspect of the gluteus maximus, which is down here, the shape of the bottom of your butt, lifting it up off of the sit bones, because that's its attachment point, and then hinging forward, keeping the lift up on those sit bones, and keeping the gluteus maximus up on top of the pelvis. So here I'm really thinking about, as I forward bend, lifting those muscles up and carrying them forward on my pelvis, or rather up toward the ceiling, as I hinge forward. So in this forward bend position, the entire muscle is up on the back of the pelvis as the sit bones reach back and up. And then we can use them more effectively as we come back up as well. So let's try that again together. Lifting, bringing your fingers to your sit bones, lift your gluteals up off of your sit bones, and then gently bend forward from the thigh creases, feeling how the glutes want to pull down. Lift them up and separate them from the hamstrings. Now as you come up, you can more readily fire those muscles because they're in the right position to work against gravity to help to bring you up. Same thing would be true then if you went into more of a squat position. As I reach into my squat, using my arms for balance forward, I'm trying to keep my gluteals up on the back of my pelvis rather than squatting and letting them curve down toward the ground. So I want to use my glutes in their strongest position, which is up on the back of the pelvis, which is where they belong, and then coming back up and really feeling that strength. So consider that now as you go throughout your day. As you're sitting in your chair, are you sitting on the lower glutes? Are you standing with your glutes dropping down on the back of your pelvis? Or are you lifting them upward and holding them high on the back of the pelvis? Remember, they wrap from the side here all the way around, and they meet at your sacrum and provide a lot of stability and support for your pelvis. So I hope that's been helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.